now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land with your host, Coach Malachi Williams.
True.
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Yeah. What's going on, family? It's that boy, Coach Malachi, in the building, and we are back. True Media Podcast. Oh, sorry about that, y'all. My camera not on? Okay, now it's not on. True Media Podcast, we back. Hold on, y'all. Bam, there we go. My bad. Salute everybody, man. Peace to the family, man. Yeah, man, you know, another day, another dollar. You get what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm sitting back, man. I'm sitting back. I got a chance to get into, as a matter of fact, let's do this. Hold on. Y'all bear with me one moment. Hold on. Oh, here we go right here. Here we go right here. All right, cool. Hold on, I'm trying to see if y'all can hear me. All right. I heard it. It sounds Gucci. I just wanted to make sure y'all can hear me. So I got a chance to watch most of the interview on the $1 Million Worth of Game with Bill Haney. And it was a part in that interview that really caught my attention about the Muhammad Ali Act. And, you know, I've been hearing very, very little about it. I've been hearing a lot about it, but no one seems to know what it is. So I said, oh, okay. Because I see the flim that Oscar doing and talking about. Then we already know what Al Heyman did. So I say, you know what, man? You know, when you take a good person's name and you disguise a deceitful act in the cloak of a name such as Ali, then there's a reason why people were having an emotional attachment to it, because on the premise, it's supposed to be for the fighters.
True.
That's all you hear about it. That's all you know about it. It's for the fighters. It's for the fighters. That's it. I can't tell you what it is. Yeah. So when, hold on. Wait, what happened? What happened with that? Oh, okay. So when, let me slide this over here. Hold on, I need to. Hold on. Man, I don't know what the hell I just did. I just did something, but okay, cool. Yeah, we cool. We Gucci. All right, cool. Now I'm trying to do something over here, man. Y'all, hey, you already know.
The stinkiest of the icky. You want to talk with the old boy Rick James?
It's one of them days like Monica. Hey, it is what it is, man. It's one of them days like Monica, man. Hey, you're a jitter boy. You don't know who Monica is. You don't know what that song. Don't worry about that. That probably before your time. Anyways, But yeah, so I sit back, I say, man, you know me, like my spidey senses go to tingling, and you know, I'm like, you know, I get my Inspector Gadget on, because you know, I say, let me just do a quick little, you know, I say this shit, man, this old bullshit. I'm sitting back, you know, because you always got to question the source, because it's like this here, right? It's like Oscar De La Hoya remind me of the robber who is dressed up in a nice looking suit. He looks presentable. And in society, people see somebody with a suit, this and that. Oh, he cool, he's so sweet. And there's an old lady at the light in New York. And she's trying to cross the street. And the guy is helping her, nice young man with a suit on, helping the old lady across the New York streets. You know what I mean? Helping her get across the street so she don't get hit by the cars. And people saw that. And they say, oh, that was such a nice gesture of that young man. Shout out to Brandy Sweet Like Candy. That was such a nice gesture of that young man. That was so nice. Great intentions. We love it. But what you didn't know, as soon as the young man or the guy with the suit got the old lady across the street, he hit across the head and took her purse. True. So what seemed like good intentions was cloaked, was cloaking the real intent. Hey, that's hella fine, huh, man? Hey, shout out to Dr. Boston. Dr. Boston, what's going on, fam? Yeah, man, I'm sitting back, man. I'm sitting back around this bitch. He said he reminds me of that wolf on Looney Tunes with the sheepdog watching. He said good. He said good morning, George. Good morning. Yeah, man. Nigga sitting around here, man. I say, man. Hey, listen, cause you gonna have to explain to me how Al Heyman was able to do what he was able to do. You go, nigga, cause Al Heyman pulled the Machiavelli. I'll say, look here, baby boy, check this out. I'm going to manage you and I'm going to be your advisor. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to advise you to put all your money in this bank account right here. Al Heyman's Holdings, put all your money there. You know, because IRS purposes, I don't want the government to take 40%, you know, of your money. So what we going to do? I got a diabolical scheme that I learned at Harvard, and you know what I mean? And I can imagine Al Heyman talking real soft-spoken like that, you know, like, yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, you got to be a smooth-talking mofo in order to get motherfuckers to give y'all their money. True. In essence, I'm fighting for you for free. Hey, in essence, I'm fighting for you for free. So what, let me get this straight. I'm gonna fight for you. Then I'm gonna put my money in the bank account that you control, and then you're gonna give me an allowance every week of my money. I said, you gotta be. Hey, Mason, for real though. I said, God, how? I don't know what he telling them niggas, boy. God damn, he got them. You get what I'm saying? I always wondered. I was like, man, what the hell he telling these niggas, man? Like, you know, AB talking about something. Yeah, man, I want all my money. Stop piecing me together. Stop giving me money a little bit at a time. If I want to blow all my money, let me blow my money or whatever. Because they say Al was trying to save him. Because AB the one exposed the Ponzi scheme. AB was like, yeah, man, Al getting a nigga paying a nigga every week. Getting an allowance. AB was getting an allowance. Hey, shout out to y'all. What's going on, fam? Hey, man. Hey, shout out to y'all. Hey, nigga ride this bitch. Hey, y'all, check this out, fam. Check this out. Yeah, I'm gonna pay you 10 million for this fight. And I'm gonna get you 1 million guarantee. You're gonna get the other 9 on the back end. You see what I'm saying? I'll let you know how the pay-per-view went. Don't worry about that. You can trust me. You know, I'm advising you that 1 million that I gave you, guarantee. I'm advising you to put that money in this bank account right here. and we're gonna do something like a drip campaign. I'm gonna give you your money a little bit at a time, over a period of time, and everything gonna be good, baby boy. I got some junk bonds. I'm gonna put your money in. We're gonna flip it. Make it flip a couple of times, turn that 1 million into 3 million, you know what I mean? And then with the other money coming on the back end, that's gonna be pile on top of that. You see what I'm like, what the hell is he telling these niggas? Hey, that's a good shit. So I don't need nobody to tell me about no Muhammad Ali act. I saw what Al Haymon was able to do. I saw Oscar Del Hoya. Oscar Dela Hoya working backdoor deals with DAZN. Don't sign Canelo up for a $300 million contract or something like that with DAZN or something. And Canelo like, hold on, wait a minute, what happened? Oscar had done work the deal out with DAZN without Canelo knowing that, and the deal included Canelo. And yeah, man, some shit. Canelo ended up suing him. Hold on, hey, I think they told Canelo, they were like, look here, baby boy, check this out. Look, baby boy, check this out. You can't pick and choose who you want to fight. Now we gonna with this money right here, we gonna do the matchmaking. We gonna match you up pretty tough. And they say Canelo wasn't going for that. Like, no, hell no, I ain't signing no deal like that where I can't pick who I want to fight. What you mean? Y'all gonna do the matchmaking? They said that was a deal breaker for Canelo. What you mean? Y'all gonna do the matchmaking? What you mean? I had about 4 more fights over there. Fighters over there. I'm gonna fight in a row. I got them over there already. No, don't worry about that, baby boy. This according to Oscar, according to this deal that we worked out with Oscar. See what I'm saying? Don't worry about that, baby boy. We got Mothra over here. We got Gamora. You know what I mean? We got King Kong. We got Godzilla. We got Gamera. You know what I mean? We got He-Man, Skeletor. We got all of the Thundercats, Voltron. The Decepticons and the Autobots, Megatron, Optimus Prime. We got all them right there. That we got all for that 300 million. That's your lineup. But Canelo was like, hell no.
That's wrong, isn't That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
Hey, they said Canelo was like, hell no, hey, shit. He ain't no suing Oscar De La Hoya. He trying to work a back door, a deal through the back door. I'm like, man, come on, man. The man came with the ultimate flim flam. He trying to work a deal through the back door. You know what I mean? Canelo ain't going for that shit. Shit, how you gonna try to flim flam me? You know what I mean? You ain't, because he said Canelo told Oscar, he said, you're not even a real Mexican, is he? And I know in Mexico they don't use essay. That's a Chicano thing, but yet still you get the point. Hey, they say Canelo told him, Oscar, you're not even a real Mexican, puto. And they said Oscar told Canelo, and you're not either. You are Irish. You get what I'm saying? So they were trading insults and all that shit. Now you know how that shit is. Hey, hey, shout out to Jamie. Hey, Jamie, man, come on, man. Man, these people been came. Hey, Bill Haney exposed it, but when Bill said it, I was like, yeah. No, he right. I was like, he right, because I've been saying that shit, bro. Like, fam, y'all don't my nigga. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. Hey, what you say? Hey, what you say? Hey, Coach, they say, Bill Haney, the politician. Yes, sir, brother. Hey, Randy Watson say, you only seen what you saw, Coach. Randy Watson say, you only seen what you saw. That was wild to see. Wilder told Derek to saw that. Oh, they was in the UK. Oh, he said, but Tyson, he said, but Fury didn't beat me. He ain't beat me not nail time, not one time. I ain't never lost to Tyson Fury. And then Derek just sort of like, he said, oh, okay, look, man, come on, mate. Now, come on now. I get it. I know you're upset, you mad, but I was there. I saw him beat you. He beat you twice. Wilder told Derek to saw you only seen what you saw. You what the fuck that? What was that? Some kind of reverse psychology or something? You only seen what you saw. yeah, I seen and saw you get your ass whooped. That's what I saw. Shit. Yeah, you're right. I only seen what I saw. That's what I saw, fam. You get what I'm saying? Well, I'm trying to, hey, big money walk, what's up, fam? Man, I ain't seen you since 79, man. Where you been at? At the players' ball. Hey, Willie, check this out. Motherfucker be talking that bullshit. Shit, nigga, I see the nigga go oops upside your head, and you trying to tell me I didn't see it. No, fam, I saw that, fam. I saw that. You only seen what you saw. That's right. Okay, I seen you getting your ass whooped. I saw you getting your ass whooped. So what's the point? You trying to tell me I didn't see it? No, I ain't telling you didn't see it. I'm telling you only seen what you saw. You know what I mean? Because there was a whole lot that went on that you didn't see. You see what I'm saying? You didn't see it. You know? I'm like, oh man, okay, fam, you ain't gotta, you know.
You are now rocking with the hottest boxing podcast in the land.
Yeah, I ain't, you know, goddamn, man. To this day. You feel what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke. Listen, I don't want no smoke, man. I'm just telling you right now. What? Hey, what Wild that? Wilder. Tell them to Google it.
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
He said, don't everybody believe in Google? He said, hey, Wilder, man. Hey, the game, hey, Wookie Wook. The game need Wilder, man. We need Wilder back, dog. Shit ain't been the same. It ain't been the same since Tyson Fury beat Wilder, man. This shit been dead. This shit been dead since Wilder lost. AB fell off. Wilder lost. Man. Crawford retired. Canelo playing golf. Errol Spence just coming back. The Charlos, we don't know where they at. They drinking somewhere. You know, AB streaming now. You know, he's still drinking, but he's a streamer now. You know, the game, it just so much don't change over the years, dog. You know, I don't know, man. I just so much don't change over the years. Carissa Shields, she rapping and singing. She rapping and singing and Pat Poose. Hey, hold on, I gotta show y'all. Oh, I gotta show y'all this here, boy. Boy, please, I gotta show y'all this. Please. 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 I got to show y'all this here, boy. Boy, I ain't no way in the hell I ain't gonna show y'all this one. Boy, I'm talking about, boy, Carissa Shields. She going R&B on y'all, man. She going, I said, God damn, what Papoose said to her? he got his pimp game strong. He got in the studio rapping and singing. Hey, she got that 360 deal with Weird Records. When you're gonna win. She got that 360 deal with Weird Records. She got a Boston promotional contract and a record deal at the same time. Papoose, he producing and shit. So he the producer. That's probably why that shit whack. And, you know, Papoose the producer now. You know what I mean? So, you know, he kind of, you know. You know what I'm saying? He trying to, I don't know if she, like, what her image gonna be? Is she gonna be a Nicki Minaj? You know? Is she gonna be a Nicki Minaj? What she trying to do? She trying to be Lil' Kim, and she trying to be Lauryn Hill. You know, she trying to be like MC, like who she trying to be? You know what I mean? Because she rapping and singing. She's a singer / she's a rapper / singer. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out what she trying to, you know. I'm trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? She ain't no pop star now. She ain't no pop. You know what I mean? But you know that's what I'm trying to figure out. Wookie Wook over there hating, talking about some grade A trash. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, boy, y'all be hating so hard, hating on the guad. See, this what I'm talking about. Yeah, what you say? Hey, Curtis say Pap out here flipping salads and munching rugs. Hey, look here, man. Look here, man. Y'all gotta stop hating on the guat, man. That's the problem, bro. Y'all, what is it about greatness that y'all don't like? Hey, shout out to the J Kid. What is it about greatness that y'all don't like, bro? Like y'all just some diabolical haters. Diabolical. If this was the haters ball, y'all would be a shoe-in. Listen, if this was the haters ball, this chat would be a shoe-in to win.
Ran off on the floor twice.
There isn't a chat that hates more than than the TMP family.
You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
You dig?
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man.
We have a diverse group of haters.
What he says we don't believe.
Just hating just to be hating.
I say what I say, and I deliver it.
You get what I'm saying? Talk to him, Mike.
I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable.
Y'all just be hating just to be hating. That's why, but you know, that's why I fuck with y'all though. That's why I fuck with y'all. Y'all good people. That's why I fuck with y'all. Cause y'all be hating and shit. I be hating too. I ain't gonna lie. I dare to be hating on Mama Ho field. I don't miss an opportunity not to hate on Mama Ho. Like Mama Ho, if there's one person I hate on, I can admit that. Yes, I'm guilty. I'm guilty of hating on Mama Ho. I'm gonna continue to hate on Mama Ho. And ain't nothing nobody can say that's gonna change that. You dig?
Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit.
And guess what? And guess what? If you don't believe me, ask Jamal Charlo.
I'm sorry.
160 is my weight division. I want to unify. I want to get Golovkin in the ring. I want to bring him to Houston. You know what I'm saying? I want to get Canelo out here to Houston. If they really to come down to 160, this is my weight division.
The most scariest nigga. He said it's the best chat on earth. Hey, he said, hey, Brandy said she asked Pat for some money on IG Live the other day. And Pat responded, are you serious? No, for real? Are you serious? This some money shit. Fuck, I'm like giving you money. You supposed to be giving me money. He said, I think I hate Brian over seeing you. Hey, look here, man. Yeah, y'all diabolical, man. Y'all diabolical. Hold on. Let's go over here. Let's go over here and hear the Guat, man. The Guat. Let's hear the Guat, man. The Guat don't win R&B. I support the sisterhood. That's right. She's a strong black woman representing. You know what I'm saying? She's multi-talented. She's a two-time gold medalist. 10-time undisputed champ. She's a fashion model. She's a rapper / singer. Y'all tell me what y'all think about the Guat right here, man.
I'm not at home in my own home, and I'm trying to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Oh, now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made up.
Just stick to boxing. Stick to boxing. You got me in this bitch.
I'm not at home in my own home, and I'm trying to say what's on my
Somebody come get her. Somebody come get her, man. What? Pap got this girl in the studio. She in the studio trying to Pap got in the studio. Weird Records trying to recoup their money. They try to recoup. Bro. Boy, God damn. You can't. Hey, bro. Hey, Brandy. Oh, my God. Hey, what the hell, fam? What in the heezy, fam? Fam, what in the heezy? What? Bring out the Sandman. Bring out the Sandman. Yeah, hey, look here, man. Y'all gonna stop hating? Y'all gonna stop hating, man? We gonna represent for our queen, the Guat. Y'all stop hating. Y'all are diabolical haters in the chat.
mind. You should have known. Oh, now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made up.
Just stick to boxing. You got me in this bitch.
I'm not at home.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. And you can't make it up. You can't make it up, bro. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. Hey, the Guat trying to recoup that money, man. They, weird record. They need a mixtape. They working on a mixtape right now. They got a mixtape. I'm trying to see can I get her and the Puerto Rican assassin. I'm trying to see can I get her and the Carissa Shields and the Puerto Rican assassin to do a song together. You know what I mean? Because we got the hit single "Baby Mama" out there. That's going up the Puerto Rican pop charts. And then Carissa Shields, she in the studio, so we try to see if we can. Hey Jamie, there go Jamie over there hating. Boy, you was a diabolical hater too. He said, hey, what them Guat fans at? What the Guat fans at? Yeah. Am I the only Guat fan on the show today? Am I the only one? He said this. Am I the only Guat fan? I represent. I say it with my chin in the air, chest out. I represent for the Guat. What's happening? Who don't like the Guat? He said, I had to walk away. Bro, okay, look here, man. Look here. This is gonna be song of the week. We're gonna play this every We're gonna play this every week. We're gonna play this every day of the week for the rest of the week.
Home in my own home. And I'm trying to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Oh.
No, you should have known not to try to hit that note. God damn. That's what you should have known. True. You should have known that you can't sing. Lord have mercy. Your voice is cracking. Oh my God. Man, what you trying to? You ain't Beyonce. You fiance. True. New on the track, fiance. Oh shit, y'all ain't know Beyonce got a new song out. No, that ain't. Oh wait a minute, that ain't Beyonce. No, that ain't Beyonce. That's fiance. Carissa Shields, that's our R&B name, fiance. Yeah, y'all heard of Beyonce? Yeah. I'm fiance. Here you go.
Now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made up.
Just stick to boxing. You got me in this bitch.
I'm not at home.
That's it. We ain't gonna do it no more. Let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next one. All right. Let's go to Tim Bradley right quick. Let's hit Tim Bradley up right quick. Let's hit him up. Let's hit him up right quick. See what Bruh. Hey.
Bruh.
Hey, fail. Shout out to Mr. T.
Hey, okay.
I'm dropping that quote over. Bam, done with your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
He said I'm at work. Trying to put an empty apartment together. Then suddenly I hear what sounds like an injured lamb hollering, what's going on? He said, hey man, look here, man. Hey, shout out to Randy Watson.
Hey, okay.
Randy Watson, sexual chocolate. Hey, for dropping that quarter of a bam, done with your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
He said, Coach, you don't got no sense. You got me dying over here. Bro, shit, that's the shit. How you think I feel? How you think I feel here in fiance?
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Man, everybody get it over here, man. That's everybody get it over here, man. They can't be, man. They can't, you know what I mean? They can't take this stuff personal, man. Everybody get it over here. You know, ain't that personal, fam. You know, just ain't that personal, fam. I don't want to even. That's my motherfucker be bad. Yeah, I ain't going on that pussy ass nigga show. I ain't going on that pussy ass nigga show. Dog, I don't like that little nigga. Dog, nigga be clowning us. Dog, he be clowning us too much. Dog, man, be clowning us, talking bad about us. We don't even like that there, man. We don't like that at all, fam. You see what I'm saying? We don't like that nigga at all, dog. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's what this is why I'm not like. I be roasting too much. That's what it is. I mean, nigga, that's what they don't like. They were like the nigga be talk about on the spot. Like this shit don't even be rehearsed. It just be off the dome, just freestyle. Just a freestylist. You get what I'm saying? It ain't even on the, you know, you feel me? Yeah, man, you know, it is what it is. He go Brim.
Storm Bradley, you already know the damn rest. Yeah, y'all see the news. Yeah. I don't care what Shakur say. I don't care what they all signing the Zuffa. It's the start right now. The Zuffa takeover. Man, shit. You don't think Turkey Al-Sheikh did his homework already? He know how to get these damn fighters. He know how to get them. For the last 3 years, he been getting them. Yeah, he know how to get them. Yeah, once your contract is up, your ass is signing the Zuffa. Straight up. Oh, yeah, because they offering big money, big contracts, like NFL contracts. That's what they doing, all with incentives. Yeah, you got to keep winning. King of the Hill style. Yeah, you win, you got the potential to make $100 million. Yep, Shakur got a potential to make
See, that's the key word right there. Remember I told y'all? I said, I know what I saw. You know what I mean? You know, from what was shown to me, to the people that know about this situation with the Zuffa and Haney's and stuff. And I told y'all, I say, now I can't tell y'all that I saw in a contract that says Devin Haney was gonna get $100 million, $100 million check. What I told y'all that. I said I can't tell y'all that. I can't tell y'all I saw that because I didn't. But it is real. It's supposed to be for a lot of money, and but you know they. You know, motherfucker will have to fight. See, motherfucker will have to throw hands though. See, you ain't just gonna get no big money over there. You know, because that's Turkey Al-Sheikh over there too. You know what I'm saying? You ain't just gonna get no big money over there, and you know you gonna fight. You gonna fight this goddamn. You're gonna fight this ink pen. Let me see. Hold on, wait a minute now. You gonna pay me what? Okay, you gonna pay me $5 million. Shit, I ain't never got paid $5 million for. All right, I tell you what, y'all okay, $5 million. Okay, now. Okay, cool. So who gonna fight? Okay, let's see that. You got Godzilla. These are choice. We got Godzilla, King Kong, Mothra, Gamera, and this ink pen. Which one you want? Because I know you want to prove to the world that you're the best. Yeah, I do want to put on the best. Let's see, Mothra, Gamera, and shit, Godzilla, King Kong. That ink pen. Yeah, you know what that ink pen look like? It's some tough competition. Them other dudes, you know, they gotta work their way up back up to the top. True. Yeah. True. Yeah. No, my nigga. You gonna fight who we tell you to fight. When we tell you to fight them. Shout out to doggone Green Eye Speed. Hey, okay. But she said remix of Wifey. Be next acapella. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Yeah, motherfucker think he just gonna come over here and just be fighting. You want to fight Snarf from the Thundercats, SpongeBob, you Papa Smurf, you know, fight some dudes off of Nickelodeon. No, fam, no, hell no. No, you gotta work hard for the money, fam. Y'all remember that song? She work hard for the money? Yeah, you got it, yeah, man. Shit.
$100 million. Devin got a potential to make $100 million. Conor Ben got a potential to make $100 million. They just paid. Think about this. They just paid Conor Ben $15 million. $15 million. What's 10 more million to them for 4 fights? Come on now. They got rid of Live Golf so they can invest more in boxing. Come on now, man. I'm telling y'all, for real. Come to this channel, man. You're gonna get the real, for real. Oh yeah, they all signing the Zuffa. Damn it, all of them. Shit, the takeover has begun. Zuffa takeover. Shit, That Senate, that stuff in the Senate. Oh yeah, I told y'all that's already passed. Everything that I said, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna come true, for real. Anyway, shit. Tim Desert Storm Bradley. Yeah, Shakur, get your ass over there. Tank, stop waiting, man. Yeah, if you got a chance, get your ass over there too, Tank. Yeah, all of them. Anyways, Tim Desert Storm Bradley, get that damn money, and I'm out.
Hey, so hey, let me tell you something. Tim know what he's talking about. Right? Hey man, take it or leave it alone, man. Take it or leave it alone, man. He know what he's talking about now. I'm telling you now. Know what he's talking about. Anyways, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Doggone, they asked Big Haney this $1 million question.
Many talents and many different genres, right? To talk about a deal, right? We don't have any hangups. It's just Devin. Devin owns his everything.
Yeah. Well, you say ownership. Hold on. Because I'm trying to get this right. Because I know when you got boxing, I know you got these different places, Top Rank, PBC, you got all these places. But what do you mean ownership when they not under them? You mean?
Well, it's even more. It has even been a more controversial topic that's circulating, the Muhammad Ali Act, right?
Yeah.
And how this affects a boxer. Well, I can see firsthand how you have those that are somehow championing the Muhammad Ali Act, violating it every day.
Hey, let's start right there. And this gonna segue right into my monologue. Did Bill Haney expose the Muhammad Ali Act? Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney signing the Zuffa, says Tim Bradley. In a recent interview with the $1 Million With the Game podcast, Bill Haney revealed the lie, or should I say the myth of the Muhammad Ali Act. Cause I done some research on it myself, just a little light research. I ain't gonna no deep diving, but I just want to get the gist of what it is, because we always hear it's for the fighters, and I said, okay, I hear what you're saying, but how is it for the fighters? Well, it's supposed to protect the fighter against conflict of interest, and everybody like, oh yeah, that's what it's for, and he can't do this and do that, and I'm like, okay. I said, well, who's enforcing it? Because if you have a law is only as good as those who are willing or powerful enough to enforce it. If there's no overseer, no one to enforce it, what's to stop the status quo from continuing to go on in the name of an Ali? Nobody talking about this shit. Nobody. But that's cool. I'm going to talk about it. Let me see. I can't see my eyes. Oh, yeah. Okay. Drug addict, promoters, like Oscar Dela Coka, aka Oscar Del Hoya, or vice versa, pretends to be the champion of fighters and the protector of the Ali Act, while at the same time taking advantage of fighters in the name of the Muhammad Ali Act. True. Fighters like Canelo Alvarez have sued Oscar Dela Hoya for doing backdoor deals with DAZN, while fattening his pockets at the expense of Canelo. And then, of course, Canelo had to sue, and he got out of that shit. Vergil Ortiz is currently suing Oscar De La Hoya right now. Bill says, and this is what Bill says, and I quote, he said, I know firsthand, or I can tell you firsthand, how those who are champion and want to be the champions of the Muhammad Ali Act, are the same people who've been in violation of it every day. The traditional promotional companies have pretty much formed an alliance against independent fighters to force them pretty much to to force them into unfavorable contracts in order to, you know what I mean? Like, in order to just align with them. So let's just say like, okay, you're a fighter, you number one in the rankings or whatever, or you trying to unify a division or trying to unify a fight. And this fighter is signed the top rank, but you're not signed to anybody. You're independent and you work with promoters. So you're signed with them for one fight or whatever to, just to fight their guy. And then you're going about your business because you don't want no long-term contract or whatever. So what happens is, and I think the example that I can give you is when I would like to say probably the George Kambosos situation. The George Kambosos and the Devin Haney situation. Devin Haney was with Matchroom, and then he wanted to become undisputed, and Top Rank was like, "No, we ain't doing that. In order for you to become undisputed, we're not going to work with Eddie Hearn or nothing of that sort. You ain't gonna be able to make that happen. You got to come over here." So he ended up getting released from Eddie Hearn and going to Top Rank, and he wanted to become undisputed so bad that they gave him a short end of the stick contract. Yeah, you got to come over here. You're gonna stay over here for 2 fights. We're gonna get at least 2 fights out of you, and you're gonna get paid $2 million or $3 million or whatever. And then if you win, you got to go back to Australia and fight him again. You know what I mean? So it was some shit like that. Devin went through that because the historical aspect of it, and I get all that, right? So something of that sort. It is what it is. But Al Heyman blocking the Crawford and Spence fight. Nah, you know what I mean? Like, nah, we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Thank God that Spence, thank God Spence dropped his nuts. Spence dropped his nuts. I'm like, nah, man, I'm gonna fight him, man. No, man, look, man, I don't want you to fight him, man. Don't be fighting Black Freezer, man. You can't. You don't think I can beat him? You don't think I can beat him? Look, man, don't let your ego get involved, man. Don't worry about that, man. Just everybody in Dallas saying, man, that I got to fight Crawford, man. Everywhere I go, they tell me I got to fight him. Al, man, come on, man. You don't believe in me? Hey, look, man, I got Keith Thurman. I want you to fight Thurman. Then right after Thurman, we're gonna transition into the Canelo fight. I don't talk to Nello. We can get you and Nello in the ring at the catch weight of 164. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Nick, man. But everybody keep asking me about Carter. Then he went on ahead and, you know what I mean, made that happen. So yeah, so all that under the Ali Act. Al Heyman, he the advisor, he the manager, he control all the main promoters that he worked with exclusively is Tall Brown, the Kubas, like those are his guys, right? You know what I mean? Scampson, this and that. Those guys, he worked with those guys exclusively, right? And then guess what? He the advisor. The advisor worked for the fighter, not the other way around. The advisor works for you. You see what I'm saying? You tell him what to do, and he give you advice on this and that. But he ain't supposed to have power and control over a goddamn thing. Al had this shit set up to where, hey, look here, baby boy, check this out. Got one of them red in the 5 heartbeat contracts. Hey, check this out, baby boy. Look here. That's what I need you to do, right? This contract right here, it says that, this is PBC. I'm your advisor. I work for you. However, the way this contract is structured, I work for you on paper, but in reality, you work for me. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna sign this here power of return of your money. Gonna come to me. And I got a bank account. It's gonna go in. We're gonna let it sit there for a little bit, let it gain interest, let it flip a little bit. And what I'm gonna do for tax purposes, because I got a PhD. I'm from Harvard, you know that, right? Yeah, I know, Al, I know. And I'm black. We gotta stick together. Yeah, I know. People may go through and we gotta stick together. We black. Okay, cool. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, baby boy? I'm gonna give you an allowance every week. You see what I'm saying? Every week. Anything you need, just call me. All right? You did? True. Yeah. True. Nigga got a net. He got a network deal. Listen, he got a network. He got a deal with the network. Man, this bad. Don't tell me about no goddamn Muhammad Ali Act, nigga. True. when the only thing you know about it, listen. When the only thing you know about it is it's supposed to help the fighters. You get what I'm saying? Man, they been subverted that shit. Anyways, as I said before, right? Traditional promotional companies have formed an alliance, and this is what he said against independent fighters in order to force them into unfavorable contracts to align with them. So they do this all the time, you know, in the name of the Muhammad Ali Act. Basically, promoters like Golden Boy Promotions, PBC, or whatever the case may be, exploit fighters, you know, Top Rank or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody exempt. They said Don King. Matter of fact, Don King, this act was formed because of Don King. You know, Don, you know, they saying, you know, Don was the promoter. His son Carl was the manager. Hold on, baby. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You got to talk to your manager. But the manager, Don, is your son, Carl King. Carl King getting 50% of the growth. Don gonna get 25%. So that's 75 right there. And you know Don getting a cut of the 50% that Carl is getting. You get what I'm saying? Leaving the fighter with 25%. You know, man, come on, fam. Shit. Telling the nigga, yeah, dog, don't worry about it, baby boy. See, I don't make some smart investments with your money. You know what I mean? I said, what did Al Heyman tell these niggas to get them to sign this shit? Like, you know, I don't make some smart investments with your money. You know, oh, yeah, man. I mean, come on, man. Floyd Mayweather, the biggest champion of Al Heyman. Matter of fact, we know about who Al Heyman's name is in the sport of boxing from a notoriety standpoint. It's because of Floyd. Because no one has promoted Al Heyman like Floyd Mayweather. You know, first of all, I want to thank Al Heyman, my advisor, Al Heyman. You know, I want to thank Al. You know, Al Heyman. You know what I mean? Al Heyman. He thanked Al Heyman before he thanked God, his mama, his daddy, his sister, his brothers, his cheering. You know, Allah, Jesus, Moses, Muhammad, Buddha. You know what I'm saying? For anybody, goddamn it. You know, just like after my God, you know, I respected you. Like him, at least he thanked God before he thanked I thank Floyd. He said after his God. He didn't say you before my God. I mean, he said, yeah, you before my God. Now it's you and then God. He didn't say that. He said after his God. So even though he got down on his knees, he was willing to give Floyd some awesome jawsome. You all saw that. You know, kind of wet around the mouth. You know what I mean? We all saw that on his knees in front of all them tenderonis and honey dips, and everybody got their camera phones out, recording them, and, you know, he just embarrassing himself, making a damn fool of himself. You know what I mean? Mouth wet, ready to do whatever it takes. He ready to take one for the team. Nigga ready to take one for the team. Hey, Schoolo, he ready to take one for the team. Literally. I'm talking about literally. True. Yeah, man. I'm like, man, shit. These motherfuckers ride this bitch. they ride this bitch. I'm like, my Oscar Del Hoya, man, Oscar Del Hoya better sit his country ass down some goddamn. Well, I'm talking that flam.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and saying Al Heyman.
Yeah, man, shit. I'm trying to tell you, boy. As I said before, they do this shit all the time, bro. You know what I mean? They do this shit all the time. You know what I mean? So, and that just, listen, that's just a reality of the situation. That's just reality of the situation. You get what I'm saying? They exploit these fighters, right? In the name of a good deed. You know, it's like I said before. You know, you see the guy walking the old lady across the street on a busy New York street highway or whatever, and this guy's walking this lady across the street, and you like, it's the most noble thing. It's so sweet. Oh, look at that young man. Oh, look at that older, nice gentleman walking that old lady across the street. This is so nice and sweet of him. You know, everybody in New York can't be this heartless and cold. We got some hope. We got some hope. And then everybody happy about that, right? What seemed like a good deed turned out to be a bad deed, because as soon as he got across the street, he hit that old lady across her head and took her purse. True. Sometimes the motherfucker, you know, what appears to be good intentions might be something nefarious. So you gotta always be on the lookout for that. You know, you don't want to fall for the old 52 fake out. You fall for the 52 fake out, somebody hits you with the flam. Next thing you know, you all caught up in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for real though. You can't, listen, as I said before, you can't make this shit up. As I said before. You know what I mean? We say Al Heyman, well, listen, we seen Al Heyman do this for years. Al did this by being the advisor / manager of the fighters while signing them to exclusive rights deals. Well, fighters can't make no moves without a contact to Al Heyman first. How in the hell does the fighter, you ain't got no promoter, fighter. You your own promotional company. Lions Only Promotions. You your own boss. And I hired an advisor just to advise me on things, but it's up to me to decide whether because sometimes you can take your advisor's advice, and sometimes you can say, you know what, I hear what you're saying, baby boy, but I want to go this way. This is what I want to do. Because the advisor works for you. His job is just to advise you. But now, the Machiavelli, they came with the Machiavelli with the flim-flam, the ultimate flim-flam, and say, look here, baby boy, I work for you, but you got to report to me on all things. Anytime a contract situation come up, you got to call me according to the contract you signed with me, right? You get what I'm saying? So listen, check this out. Y'all know what that is, right? Y'all know what it is? Y'all know what it is? It's the old Bernie Mac players.
Who you think it is? DJ Quick?
No,
huh?
No, I ain't saying
Kid Capri?
I didn't say
that. Oh, you must be Jimmy Walker. You ain't nothing. You don't deserve nothing. You don't get nothing. You get what I give you. I got a contract between me and you that say you do what I tell you to do. Therefore, shut up. Don't say nothing. Don't speak to me. Don't look at me.
I just want money. You know, I just said.
Blue, if I raise up, gonna be trouble. Trouble. I'm walking off.
Motherfucker got one of them red in the 5 heartbeat contracts.
I need to talk to you right now about my royalties and how you keep your books.
My office hours are from 9 to 5.
Fuck your office hours. I need to talk to you right now, motherfucker.
Hey, right this bitch. Hey, shout out to Mike. Hey, okay. Jumping out $2 super chat. He said, I gotta do like everybody else and thank Al Heyman. Yeah, man. Motherfucker gotta thank Al, man. You gotta thank Al.
Well, you know, I guess I gotta be like everybody else and thank Al Heyman.
Bro, I knew there was something. I say, bro, I ain't never seen like dudes get on stage and every fighter they thank Al before they thank anybody else. All of them. Spence, Tank, the Charlos, Danny Garcia, Keith Thurman, Mikey Garcia, just all every PBC fighter, bro. I'm like Herb, J-Rock, Laura. I'm gonna think Al Heyman first. You know what I mean? You gotta thank him. Listen, gotta thank him. Now I'm trying to think. Did Wilder used to thank Al Heyman first? I don't know if Wilder used to thank Al Heyman first. I don't think so. I don't think so. Cause Wilder had Shelly Finkel right there. See, he had Shelly. I want to thank Shelly. See, I want first of all, I want to thank my manager, Shelly Finkel, and JD's. You see what I'm saying? JD's do double duty. He my lead trainer, and he kind of like my assistant trainer, and he's my manager. And then I got Shelly Finkel right here. You see what I'm saying? He's my manager. So, I got a power dynamic right here. You see what I'm saying? So I don't think I ever seen Wilder, thanking Al. I kind of feel like that it was probably, he probably thanked Shelly and them before anybody, Shout out to Mike. He say Leo named his son after Al. Yeah. Hey, bro. Hey, check this out. Leo Santa Cruz. Bro, what if you known a Mexican to name his son after a black man? True. Mike likes TV. Bro, like, do you, like, what kind of spell? Bro, Mike, let's be honest, bro. Who gonna do that? You not gonna name your son Leo Santa Cruz Jr.? You're not gonna name your son Leo Chiquidico Cruz? You named him after Al Heyman? Bro, you get what I'm saying? Bro, hold on. Matter of fact, let's hit him with the huggy.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Hey, no more locked doors, they say. No more locked doors. You know what I mean?
That's wrong, isn't That's wrong. He did nothing to you.
He did. Now, that is true. I was wrong for that. The Muhammad Ali Act.
The companies that the Muhammad Ali Act, right?
Yeah.
And how this affects a boxer. Well, I can see firsthand how you have those that are somehow championing the Muhammad Ali Act, violating it every day. The companies that traditionally are traditional companies have formed an alliance where independent fighters that can just fight, that can just go, right, have to somehow align with them, right, to fulfill their dreams of becoming whatever that is.
Right.
And in that alignment with them, there shouldn't be any kind of, you know what I mean, grouping up against, I think.
Right.
I think that it's
conspiring, conspiracy. We're going to come together, the baller block, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? And guess what? Ain't nobody there to enforce the Muhammad Ali Act. No one ever talked about that. Okay, as I said before, laws are only as good as those who are willing to enforce it. And those who are willing to obey them, the laws. That's the only time a law is good. When there's a law and there's more people that's not willing to obey the law, then you have anarchy. The law means nothing. Then you are in a lawless society. Do you get what I'm saying? So you gotta have some type of enforcer of any law, some type of punishment. If you go to jail or whatever the case may be, if you're in the county, you're gonna have something called the houseman. The houseman's supposed to be the baddest nigga in the cell. Everybody, and he kind of like lay the jailhouse law. Everybody got to abide by that, or it's gonna be problems. You know, that's how that go. So you know, who enforcing it? That's all I'm saying. Let's go.
Should be a fair playing field, right? And talent should win. But unfortunately, like I just spoke to him in boxing, that doesn't necessarily always happen. And being a present partner or present dad in my case meant everything in the world. Mm-hmm. And our ability to legacy defining fights like a Shakur Stevenson, we'd be able to negotiate it. You know?
On this interview, that's all I'm gonna show. On this interview, you know, they talked to Jay Prince in the beginning. As a matter of fact, the beginning. They talked to Jay Prince in the beginning, and he killed that anything about Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson fighting each other. That's over with. Because, you know, Wallow caught, matter of fact, I'm gonna let y'all hear it. Because I want y'all to hear this for yourself.
You're now tuned into $1 million worth of game.
Yes.
We got the $1 million man.
This is
right
$100 million worth
$100 million
right
worth of
here.
game. I forgot. This
is
$100
Absolutely.
This is
we got somebody real important here, man.
We got a
Big Bill Haney.
You hear me?
Real
Oakland's finest. You hear me? I'm forget Oakland legend. Yeah.
Bill is an Oakland legend. He's a legend out here on them streets, man. Hey, look at the man. Listen, the man. He say the man is an Oakland legend, man. Come on now.
You hear me? Like anytime I go around anywhere in the Oakland streets, and I say no, I fuck with Bill. His name always come back clean.
The man, you heard the man say, man. The man say every time. I ain't say this. Wallow said it. He said every time I go walk through the Oakland streets and I say I'm down with Bill Haney, he say Bill name always come back clean. True. I ain't said it. Wallow said it. The people said it. Who am I to argue with the people? I'm not saying this. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Hey, shout out to Highlight Space. Hey, salute to you, Phil. Hey, shout out to Dr. Boston. Dr. Boston, what's going on, bro? Hey, he say so he wasn't a pimp. Nah, I ain't saying he wasn't no pimp. Now. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying he wasn't no pimp. I ain't saying he wasn't in the game. I ain't saying none of that. All I'm saying is the people say, you know, according to what Wallow say, the people say that the man name came back clean. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. That's what the people say. You dig? Anyway. Hey, Curtis say, so he wasn't no pimp. Man, shout out to Curtis, man.
You feel me? Hold on, Bill, real nigga, man. Yeah, So, you know, shout out to Bill Haney. Shout out to his son who's doing incredible things out here.
Hello, hold up. Jay Prince, I got to ask you a question. I got somebody right here, and we got to get to the bottom of this shit. I'm sitting here with Bill Haney, right? And you know, I'm getting new to boxing. Gil know the shit better than me. But I said, when Shakur and Devin Haney gonna fight? I said, we ain't got to do no talk. I'm gonna call Jay Prince. So when is they fighting, Jay? Bill can hear you. He right here. When is Shakur and Devin Haney fighting, Bill? I mean, of Jay Prince.
What's up with?
So yeah, so he basically, I ain't gonna let y'all hear all that. Basically, he just saying, you know, cause Shakur had a 135 pounder. You know, we ain't coming up to welterweight. And Bill just saying we ain't going down less than welterweight, so they ain't gonna fight. They ain't gonna do no fighting. True. Which I didn't think that anyways. So now, what I did was this. I said, let me go ahead and just do a quick little. Hold on, let me do this right here. Hold on, I'm trying to. I said, let me do a quick little search right quick, because I want to, you know, I ran this through ChatGPT. I said, let me see I want to hear the clean breakdown of the Muhammad Ali Act, right? What is this shit is all about? The good, the bad, and the ugly, right? And this is what I come across. So it says right here, it said the Muhammad Ali Reform Boxing Act, better known as the Ali Act, was created to protect boxers from being controlled, underpaid, misled, or trapped by powerful promotional companies, powerful promoters, managers, sanctioning bodies, and networks. All right, let's stop right there. Let's read that one more time. The Muhammad Ali Boxing Reform Act, better known as the Ali Act, was created to protect boxers from being controlled, underpaid, misled, or trapped by powerful promoters, managers, sanctioning bodies, and networks. Is that going on right now? Or was that going on prior to Turki Al-Rashid coming into the game, paying all his money? Or is it still going on right now as well? The very same shit that they say it's supposed to protect against is still going on. Like literally. I digress. Let's continue. They say the good thing about the Ali Act, the best part about the Ali Act is that it tries to stop the oldest trick in boxing. Everybody around the fighter gets rich while the fighter takes the punches and gets left with the smallest piece. The law does a few important things. First, it creates a firewall between promoters and managers. A promoter is supposed to make money from the event. A manager is supposed to protect the fighter and negotiate the best deal of the fighter. So if you someone like an Al Heyman, how do you do that? Because you're the advisor who negotiate the deal with the network. The network give you a budget, and then you have your own in-house promoters that you control. And then your fighters fight through those promoters on their network, on the network that you secured the deal from. You eating all across the goddamn table. You know, but I ain't knocking a man hustle, but let's continue. So it's supposed to create a firewall. That's what it's supposed to do, right? That matters. Why does that matter? That matters because if the same person controls both sides, the fighter is in trouble. If the same person controls both sides, if the same person controls both sides, hey, shout out to Ricky. Ricky, what's going on, fam? What's going on, fam? Oh, this shit right here, boy. Anyways, this matters because if the same person controls both sides, the fighter is in trouble. That person can say, I'm advising you while he's steering the fighter into deals that benefit the promoter side. Bro, you can't make this up. Let's read that one more time, y'all. Muhammad Ali Act, huh? He says this matters, that matters because the same person that controls both sides, the fighter is in trouble. That person can say, I'm the advisor. I'm advising you while he's steering the fighter into deals that benefit the promoter side. Second, the Ali Act fights coercive contracts. In plain English, the promoter is not supposed to say, you want this title shot? Then sign away your future promotional rights. Bro, they do that. Bro, that's what they do. That haven't went anywhere. Oh, well, you ain't the fighter side to me. If you want to get a shot at my fighter or get a shot at the title over here, or you want to try to go undisputed over here, man, you got to sign. You got to sign for me for the next 2-3 fights. Right here, man, exclusive rights. And you got to fight for this under this money, lower than your average rate. If that's what you want, shit, they do that right now. All right, it say second, the Ali Act is supposed to fight against coercive contracts. He say plain English, a promoter is not supposed to say, if you want a title shot, then sign away your future promotional rights. The law specifically targets contract provisions that force future rights as a condition of participating in certain fights. Sanctioning bodies involved in this, like Mauricio Suleiman, WBC, and all the promoters, all of them do the same shit that they say the Ali Act is supposed to prevent. Third, the Ali Act requires financial transparency. Promoters have disclosure responsibilities so fighters and commissions can better understand the money connected to the event. ESPN summarized the current law as requiring promoter revenue disclosures, contract requirements, separation between promotion and management, and more consistent ranking criteria. Oh my God. So the Ali Act is supposed to protect, requires financial transparency, which they don't. There is no financial transparency. Promoters have disclosure responsibilities so fighters and commissions can better understand the money connected to the event. When have you ever heard Oscar Del Hoya disclosing his financial responsibilities, showing every goddamn thing? Yeah, this is what we made. Look, you can look, being transparent with all of the fighters. That don't happen, bro. Anyway, let's go. Let's continue. That is important because boxing has always had funny money. A promoter can tell a fighter there's no money in this fight, while secretly getting big broadcast money, sponsorship money, gate money, international rights money, and other side revenue. Man, tell me this ain't what's going on right now, bro. True. Do y'all see this? In the Ali Act, financial transparency is important. Why? Because boxing has always had funny money. It's important because a promoter can tell a fighter, there's no money in this fight, while secretly getting big broadcast money, sponsorship money, gate money, international rights money, and other side revenue. Fourth, it gives fighters a legal framework to challenge shady behavior. It does not solve everything, but at least it gives fighters a law they can point to. Now, let's look at the bad thing about the Ali Act. The biggest problem is enforcement. Do you guys remember what I said? Laws are only as good as those who are powerful enough to enforce them. Because it's what keeps society in check. Without laws, it'd be the Wild Wild West without laws. So you have to have some type of power in order to be able to enforce your laws, meaning impose the will of the law on the people that you are over. And the people in society have to be willing to abide by those laws. When you are void of that, you have anarchy. But let's continue. So you got to have somebody to enforce it. A law is only as strong as people willing to enforce it. The Ali Act gives U.S. Attorney General power to bring civil action when there is reasonable cause to believe someone is violating the law. And it includes criminal penalties for certain knowing violations. But in real life, as it relates to the Muhammad Ali Act. Boxing is messy, political, state by state, relationship driven, and hard to police. A lot of fighters do not have the money, legal team, leverage, or time to sue powerful people while their career is still active. Second, the Ali Act can be hard to prove. So if a promoter was to violate the Ali Act and the fighter feel he been violated, it can be hard to prove. So you already a struggling fighter. You ain't got the money that the promoter got. You know, you ain't got none of that. And it's going to take you hell and high water just to try to, get this case heard. And you got to, it's going to take time and all that stuff there. So you got to try to prove all this here, that they cross you. So the Ali Act, that shit really just, it's like it ain't even there. It sound good because of the righteous name, Muhammad Ali. But just because you take a pig and put some steak sauce on him, don't make that pig a steak. He just a swine with some steak sauce on him. True. Anyways, third, the law was written for traditional boxing. Matter of fact, hold on. Second, the Ali Act is hard, can be hard to prove. These companies do not usually walk into court and say, yes, we are secretly promoting while pretending to only advise. Al Heyman? They use layers, advisory agreements. Al Heyman? Promotional partners. Golden Boy? Al Heyman? Event companies. Golden Boy? Al Heyman? Network deals. Licensing agreements, outside promoters, and separate business entities. And the fighter ain't gonna make no money on none of that. Third, the law was written for traditional boxing, but the business has changed. Now you have streaming platforms, private equity, Saudi money, crossover fights, advisors, fight-owned promotional companies, and companies like Zuffa Boxing trying to reshape the system. That is why the newer Ali Act debate matters. Did you get what I'm saying? So I just wanted just to touch on that just a little bit. And so, hold on, this is another one. And then it breaks down how people so-called allegedly work around it. How people allegedly work around it. Let's be careful. Alleged is the key word. Some claims were made in lawsuits and media reports, but not every accusation has been proven in court. The basic workaround is this: a powerful boxing figure, not called the promoter, he calls himself the manager, the advisor, and all that stuff there. You get what I'm saying? So you get what I'm saying? Look, I'm a promoter, but I ain't gonna call myself a promoter. I'm an advisor, baby boy. I'm a manager. I'm a consultant. I'm this, I'm that. Guess what? When the end result, my money that I make gonna come into your bank account, regardless of how you dress it up. Goddamn it, you the one that control and I'm not. True. Literally. So, so they can miss me with that. I again, all this shit is just fake outrage. You don't took a good man's name, and that's all. See, when they talk about the Ali Act, they don't talk about all this shit I just read to you. They just tell you it's supposed to protect the fighters. That's all they tell you. And then everybody get excited and get the Holy Ghost. They start doing the Tootsie Roll and the butterfly. Yeah, man, they try to protect the fighters. Fuck Dana White. Fuck this dude. Fuck Eddie Hearn. Fuck this, fuck that. We try to protect the fighters and all that stuff there. But then all the other shit that I just read to you, you ain't know nothing about none of that there. Hey, man, it is what it is, man. That down right there. Set that down right there. Shut that down right there. And where's hey, Carissa Shields? Hey, man, it is what it is, man. Hey, let me get ready to drop these phone lines. Where we at? You did?
You want to talk some shit?
Hold on, shout out
Call
to
me. Start some shit, bitch.
Sup, fool? You gonna talk shit about me, homie? Where you from?
Hundreds of niggas is waiting for your motherfucking call, and they all talking shit about you right now.
Call the coach at 530-494-9636. We waiting on your bitch ass. Hey, man, shout out to my main man, Boxing Gyms. Boxing Gyms and this BI, man. Y'all please go subscribe, man. That dude, listen, when it comes to this boxing shit, he pound for pound for me. Like, he the top guy. Like I'm telling you, just breaking down boxing and all that stuff. That he the top guy. Me, I'm more of a boxing and entertainment, comedy and all that shit there. You know what I mean? But I drop a lot of real shit over here. Y'all know that. But I'm telling you, that dude right there, you can learn a lot listening. You can learn a lot listening to him too. I learned shit listening to him. Shout out to the Tiger. For dropping that quarter of a damn dub on your boy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy. What it say? The Tiger say, so true, coach. The Ali Act is a law that doesn't have no real teeth to really hold promoters accountable. Yes, sir. There's no one to enforce it. You hit the nail right on the head, the Tiger. There's no one to enforce it. A law is only as good as those who are willing to enforce it.
You want to talk some shit?
Oh, hold on. Sorry about that.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Yeah, man. And what you say, basically, he say so. Basically, they don't want the cover pulled back. No. It's the same old flim flam, dog. Same old flim flam. It sound good. It should be sounding good. You know, like I say, it appears they have good intentions, but nah, same old bullshit going on. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Coach, what's up, man? Yami.
Yami, talk to me.
Wow, man. Yo, I want to thank you, first of all, for breaking this down to me. Because everything I've seen online, you're the first person that now I'm really in the know. This shit seems like it's a whole bunch of bullshit, man. Because, like, the more you read, and there's one sentence that really stuck out to me, is basically, first of all, it has to be enforced. So, no matter what it says, the only way that it's going to actually, make an effect is if somebody has the resources, the time, and, the wherewithal to be willing to sue a promoter, and then they also have to prove it's a violation of the act. So what is this really doing? It seemed like nothing to me, coach.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro.
And also,
no, sorry about that. Go ahead, brother.
No, I was going to let you talk. Go ahead, man.
No, I was agreeing with you. You're right. You're right about that. I was agreeing with you.
Right, and maybe I'm crazy, man, but I saw Roy Jones speak on this, and it seemed like he's like what you read and what he's saying contradicts each other. Because he's basically saying they won't have to disclose the numbers, and that shit always confused me. I remember asking you on numerous.
Roy. See, we know what I noticed about Roy Jones. Since Roy been a retired fighter, he's the total opposite he's the total opposite of what he was when he was a fighter. So they supposed to be transparent. That's what the Muhammad Ali Act is for. That's on the law, on the books. So when they say they don't have to disclose it, it's like when Crawford was trying to fight Spence, and then he asked Al Heyman, he said, okay, man, because Al was trying to pay him based on numbers that he was saying that Spence were doing. So, okay, that's cool and dandy, but you have to show proof, because I could be accepting the deal based on false numbers. This guy getting more of this and I'm getting less of that because I'm devaluing myself based on some information that you're telling me. So he like, look, man, well, can I see the books to prove, just to see those numbers? And he said I was telling him, I mean, he never met him, but was telling him like, look, don't nobody show you the books and all that stuff. They're like, who do that? And other YouTube channels were like, Crawford dumb, he do bad business. He's how he's supposed to see the books, but the Muhammad Ali Act supposed to do that. So,
yo, coach, it's just amazing to me because I gotta give you your respect, man. Like you the first channel that really broke and broke everything down, because this is real misleading in my opinion. Because you put Ali's name on it. And everyone is assuming it's in fighters' best interest. But then I was skeptical because you got Dela Hoya on this shit heavy. And then it's true that his grandson is against it, correct?
Yeah, I don't even know that's Ali's grandson. I mean, Nico Walsh. I called him Nico. I don't even know. I don't know who he is. I really don't. That's what they say. But however,
that's his daughter's son was like a Jewish dude. That's why it's Walsh.
Oh, okay, okay.
From what I know, I mean, I don't know. It could be a mailman kid. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Well, he the fake. He the fake Ali grandson. But anyway, so we don't know. I don't know how much of that law he know about, because there's nothing in my mind that could convince me. If this dude knew that all this stuff was in the Ali Act and literally see how promoters get around the Ali Act, and there's no one to enforce that law, even if the promoter was to violate it, how can Nico Walsh get up there and represent it so vehemently because because he got his grandfather's name on it, but he can't know what's in the goddamn law, because all they spoke about was, yeah, man, we got to protect the fighters, this and that. Well, damn, y'all been unprotected every goddamn day, fam. So,
yo, coach, if it's just me, or the more I'm learning, it seems like this is what I call like a posture. Like they putting it out there as one thing, but it really ain't shit. Yeah. Am I wrong? Because it seems like they want to present like they're doing a certain thing, but the reality is they're not doing anything. Is it just me?
No. You're right. Yeah. They ain't doing nothing. They're making it seem like they doing something. It's like, listen, I used to do this. I used to work. I used to work construction, right? And and so every time somebody said, we had a supervisor named Bobby. So Bobby be walking around. Bobby be walking around like, okay, goddamn now, we gotta, here come Bobby. Me and my homeboy have a shovel in our hand, and we'll act like we're rubbing the shovel across the dirt, like we trying to level the dirt, trying to make it look like we doing something, but we ain't doing the goddamn thing. We were just posturing. So that's all it is. Just posturing. They ain't doing nothing.
Yo, and I want to say one more thing before I close. You know who could do a lot, and I really, I'm putting a burden on them, but I think they could really help with this situation. I think Bill Haney could do a lot in this, because he's privy to the business. He has his son who's a fighter, and he's like savvy enough to where he could create some things, like create a little controversy to fight this, man. Because this reminds me of like Trump's Big Beautiful Bill. There's a whole bunch of shit he's telling you going on, but the reality is, nah.
Yeah, no.
He got the nice name on it.
I'm laughing because it's like that's how these politicians is. Whether it's Trump, whether it's whoever, like they come in the name of good intentions and they have these nice, beautiful names on it. But the reality of the situation is like when they have these laws and shit, they got a 10,000 page. It's 10,000 pages, and we got to sign this in the law.
Yeah,
who gonna read all? Who gonna read all that shit? Who reading that?
In 10 hours they got to read it.
Yeah,
like come on, man. And there's a whole bunch of shit. See, I can only imagine what we don't even know what's in that shit. It's just amazing to me how the wool could be so easily pulled over people's eyes with all these the internet, Google. You have all these ways to find information, but they still find a way around it. Yo, Coach, thanks for taking my call, man. I love this topic, man. Peace and love, baby.
All right, salute, fam. Hey, man, Clarissa Shields, man. I just can't. But this Clarissa Shields stage it's just cracking me up, fam. Bro, like, what did this dude, what did Pat Poose do to Clarissa Shields, bro? What did he do to her to get her? Bro, and she ain't got no shame with it too, like, you know what I mean? Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Jamie from New York.
Jamie, talk to me.
Hey, Coach, what's happening, bro?
What's up with you, bro?
All right, I'm good. This is how I see it, man. These promoters, they've been cheating these fighters, man, for decades, right? And so was the mom before that. But anyways, they just, listen, Turkey Al-Sheikh is in the scene, so they're nervous, bro. They're scared this motherfucker's going to put them out of a job.
Yeah.
And I hope he does, to be honest with you, bro. It's been too long, man. It's been too long, bro. They run boxing for decades. But again, listen, I like what the man is doing. I'm hearing this thing about leagues. One thing about leagues, Coach, like any other sport, there's only going to be two standing. Two last teams standing or opponents, right? So we know out of the two, we're going to get a champion. If you're telling me, bro, that we're going to get number one, fight number two all the time, the way it should be, bro, I'm all for it. You know what I mean? I'm in. You know what I mean? I'm sold. Because, bro, bro, for me, the last great decade of boxing for me, it was the 90s.
The 90s, yeah.
We got all the fights.
The 90s, yeah.
Hey, coach, we didn't have to bet. Yo, we were getting all the fights. We didn't have to beg for them. You feel me?
Yeah.
Bro, bro, this is the best thing that's happening, bro, for real. And boxing is changing right in front of us, bro. So this is a real thing. I hope this guy takes over. Again, even when he bought the Ring magazine, that right there for me, so he declared war to the boxing world, to be honest with you. So, but anyways, that's all I got. Respect to you, coach.
All right, salute, fam. Oh, man, wait a minute, man. We got it. You know what, man? I started the show, but I didn't give a shout out to our sponsor. Today's show was sponsored by Foster's Barbershop. If you are in the city of Tampa, download the app Booksy. That's BOOKSY. Foster's Barbershop is located at 1923 West Main Street, West Tampa, Florida, 33607. Let them know that Coach Malachi sent you, and you will receive a 10% discount. Let's give our sponsor, Foster, a round of applause. Yeah, man. Hold on. I don't know. Somebody hung the phone up. Hey, what you say? He said overpaying. Yeah, he definitely overpaying. You know what I mean? So I mean, it is what it is. But I just like to expose the hypocrisy of it, though. I like to expose the hypocrisy and look at the sanctioning bodies. The sanctioning bodies are dictating who gets a shot at their title and who doesn't. Like the sanctioning bodies, especially Mauricio Suleiman, he moved more like a promoter his damn self. No, man, I'm trying to tell you, man, bro, it is what it is, fam. Yeah, man, it is what it is, fam.
Down from the bar, there's a platform stage. People pimping, sharp as razor blades.
Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
It's Raymond from Illinois, coach.
Raymond, talk to me.
Yeah, man. I've been sitting back looking at this shit and thinking about it, coach. This nigga like Oscar, you know, you can tell he on some bullshit. Like, nigga, you talking about what's best for the fighter. Like, nigga, you just took your fighters to court because you ain't wanting to fight the nigga back. And you ain't have to pay him for what he wanted. But I mean, that's the problem right there, nigga. You don't want to pay no motherfucker or try to make these fights get going. And we niggas sick of that type of shit. So here you go, a group of niggas that's trying to get every type of fight put together, and niggas is going against that. That type of shit don't make no sense to me for the fans to be doing that type of shit. Or Oscar, to be honest.
Oh no, I'm gonna explain it to you right quick. I don't mean to interrupt. I'm gonna explain it to you right quick. See the fans, the few boxing fans that's in boxing today online, they don't want to see the big fights because a lot of them they have a cultist mentality. Cult-like mentality where they want to protect their fighter, put them in the bubble, put them in the witness protection program. They just like to argue the fact that what they fighter would do hypothetically, you know, what our fighter would do if we did fight. They don't want to see the fight. They just want to argue about what would happen if those guys actually fought. That's it. That's what they want to do online. That's what's going on online.
Right. He better. My fighter better. Your fight ain't proved, man. What are you gonna fight him for? Like it is the type of shit that be going on, man. And like I even saw like, David Benavidez, that's my boy, man. That's one of my favorite fighters. But he fucked me up. Like he walked up after his last fight with all these WBC belts, and it's like, nigga, these interim belts, these ain't even world champion belts. And yeah, like basically he was trying to go as Zuffa basically, and side with the promoters and the sanctioning bodies and shit.
Who talking about, Roy?
No, David Benavidez.
Oh, Benavidez. Oh, okay. Well, you know, David Benavidez is a company man. So, you know, a company man is someone, he always going to speak on behalf of the company. He's an unofficial spokesperson for the company. So David Benavidez, he represents for Mauricio Suleiman. That's Mauricio Suleiman boy, David Benavidez. You know, I want to fight for the WBC and I love the WBC. They treat me well. They treat me good. What the fuck you mean a sanctioned body treat you well and treat you good? You a sanctioned body, if you are in their rankings, if you number one, you're supposed to get a shot at the title. You fight for the belt. But all this, they treat me well and treat me good. So that tell me that that there's something nefarious going on, and that relationship that they have is something else. So he's like the unofficial spokesperson for the WBC, and David Benavidez want to keep people on the plantation. If this was the slavery times, he'll be the house nigga trying to keep everybody on the plantation.
I totally agree with that because, like, that's one of my favorite fighters. Like, but that shit didn't make no sense. What he was saying, because it's like, nigga, you signed with these niggas with all these fake ass Reggie belts you got up here, and these the same niggas. They the reason you don't got the real belt. These the same niggas who was blocking you from Canelo for all these years, and they let them do that.
Yeah.
The same people you signed with is the same reason that you not a undisputed champion at 168.
And he was cool with it. He went along with it.
Exactly.
He wasn't innocent in this. David Benavidez knew what was going on all the time. Him, Mauricio Suleiman, Al Heyman, Scamson, and Jose Sr., all of them had a talk with Canelo and them. Say, look here, baby boy, what we're going to do, we're going to use your name to try to get us through the ranks and all that stuff there. Mike Tyson gave us the Mexican Monster moniker, you know what I mean? And we're going to put a little pressure on you. But there's an unwritten rule that you and y'all ain't going to never fight. So anybody knew. I broke that shit down over here, man. He come on, him and his daddy come on camera and with this fake outrage and, oh man, Canelo, you better stay away from him and this and that. But all of them was down with the lick. All of them was down together on that shit.
Yep, I agree. And I got one more thing, Coach. Like before, like I think like what Zuffa doing, I like what they're doing because it's something new and it's like an actual boxing league. Like, niggas complain about, oh, man, it's a wild, wild west in boxing, but niggas trying to put a league together, and niggas complain about that, and it's like, it don't make sense at all for the fans, like I say. It's because then I just saw that they paid a bonus for the fight of the night.
Yeah.
Like, they got different bonuses and shit. They pay their fighters, and they pay for their hotels and shit, from what I heard, their nutrition and all that shit.
Yeah, they do all that. Strength and conditioning coach. They got all that shit.
Man, that's what a league supposed
you trying to make weight, they got you. They got your nutritionist and all that shit.
Come on, man. But motherfuckers want to side with these janky ass promoters, man. That's my call, coach.
Absolutely, fam. I mean, people can sign with who they want to sign with. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They want to sign with who they want to sign with. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, again, I ain't tripping on that. But everybody got to do what's best for them. There's no one way to skin a cat. You can skin a cat, to the left. You can skin them to the right. However you want to skin. There's more than one way to skin a cat. So, the fighter have to do what they need, what they feel they have to do for themselves. I spoke to Jaleel Hackett. I had Jaleel Hackett over here, not to get too much into it, but when I was talking to Jaleel, he was telling me what the situation he was going through over there with Eddie Hearn being with a traditional promoter, and he had to end up leaving. You saw how that worked out. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what up, Coach? This is Coach Eddie from AGL.
Coach Eddie, talk to me.
So I thoroughly enjoyed the show yesterday, man. The interview you with Bill Haney, that was a great interview. Now, when Bill's talking, I'm listening to everything he say. And I'm also listening to what he ain't saying. Bill is a master. He's a wordsmith. He's a spin doctor. He's a politician. He knows exactly what to say. He's very strategic with his words. He's impeccable. His word game is great. Well, I'm sitting there saying, so I paid close attention to when Boots came up. Not the Terrence Hawk situation, but the Devin and Boots situation. The reason why I paid attention to that because you got the pro Devin Haney channel been saying for months that Boots does that. They've been running every 2 or 3 days when they ain't got nothing going on. They'll run that play right there. Boots does Devin. The bolster Devin Haney's profile as Debo. So when the subject came up, I remember that Devin Haney was okay with going to fight Xander Zayat. He wanted that smoke with Xander. But when Boots came up yesterday, if Boots was to win those titles, is Devin Haney going to pursue Boots? He danced all around that situation right there. Matter of fact, he even said Boots should fight Canelo. Wait a minute. No. You wanted Devin to fight Xander, so if Boots win, you should want Devin to fight Boots. Because that's what you're all about, Chase. The best versus the best. Devin Haney said Boots ain't nobody. He said he ain't nobody. And Bill Haney in a roundabout way said that Boots ain't nobody either. So I'm just listening to the guy. I'm waiting for them to make that. I'm waiting for them to call him out.
I don't think they said he nobody. I think they said he ain't fought nobody.
Well, okay, I go with that. But my thing is you're going to have the same energy because they wanted to fight Xander. They said they wanted that fight. The man was a 2-time champion, 2 belts. They wanted that fight. So my question to Bill Haney is Boots win, is Devin going to pursue him? Because he on the list, I think. If I remember correctly, Boots is on the list.
Yeah, he on the list.
So I want to see the best fight the best.
All right, well, shout out to Coach at the ATL. Stand up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not privy to that information yet. But we'll find out though. Hey, what to say? J Rock. J Rock say that's my guy. He talking about Jaleel. Yeah, man, Jaleel, man, shit. Remember I told y'all about the Lima Bean fight where Boots fought Lima Bean. Lima Bean was the IBO champion, the IBO junior middleweight champion, and didn't nobody know who he was. He was in the cut somewhere in Germany. And Jaleel Hackett called Eddie Hearn. He said, Eddie, look, man, because he moving up to I moved up to 154. Look, man, I got a fighter that I want y'all to, I'll call her. Hold on. I got this fight, man. I want to fight, man. So now I'm moving up. I don't want to just fight anybody. Let me fight somebody for a title. And they told him, no, we ain't got nobody made this title. You ain't gonna be able to get them. He said, no, let me just get a little small title. Like there's this dude named Wisma Lima. You know what I mean? Wisma Lima Bean. I called him Lima Bean. Wisma Lima Bean over there in Germany, man. He got the IBO belt, man. Let me fight him. And he said Eddie Hearn them told him, nah, baby boy, you know what I mean? Don't even worry about that. We got something better for you. Then we saw what fight he had after that. And then he said, no, they told him, they said, no, they told him, they said, we got something better for you, right? And then after that, they say, Boots fighting Lima Bean. True. Doggone, they had to throw them on the shelf a little bit. He ended up leaving. And now he over there at Zuffa, and he making some damn good money. Yeah, Jaleel Hackett. You know what I mean? So, Carla, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Martin from Oakland.
Martin, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. See, what I don't get is why everybody is, so against the Ali Act, talking about how it doesn't do anything for the fighters. And if it doesn't do anything for the fighters, then why is Zuffa trying to change it? If it ain't doing shit, then common sense would be leave it as it is because it's not effective. But as somebody who's been watching UFC for well over 20 years and seen them just settle a class action lawsuit for over $350 million, and they got another one that's in the courts right now, that tells you something about the way they do their business is shady. The proof is when
promoters in Boston get sued all the time as well for years, for decades. So
of course, no. But when have you heard of a class action lawsuit that basically UFC spent $500 million trying to get that thing tossed out because it was looking like if they lost that lawsuit, they would have lost $5 billion, Coach. That's a fact. That's why they settled. And see, that's one of the reasons why they keep these fighters broke, so it's easy for them to take whatever they offer them. What they did, look, this is how bad it is over there.
What does this have to do with boxing?
All the fighters re-up.
What does this have to do with boxing?
It has everything to do because it's the same people trying to run the same scam, except now it's boxing and not MMA. It's the exact same people. And it's the exact same formula that they're trying to run. And that's why they had to amend the Ali Act, because MMA fighters were trying to get the Ali Act amended for decades, trying to get it to include MMA so they had the same protection. But Zuffa kept putting money in politicians' pockets so they wouldn't amend it. The last time fighters renewed their contracts, they specifically put a clause in the UFC fighters where it said, if there's another class action lawsuit, you can't be a part of it. And if you don't sign off on that, you can't re-sign with us. So what does that tell you? That tells you that they're bad business. Because look, all they're really doing is basically, hey, you come fuck with us and you can't have your own sponsors. You can't have your own little patches. That's why they do the whole little uniform shit, because they want to manipulate how much money the fighters can make on their own. They're starting it off with these low rent fighters that nobody's really checking for.
but they want to make a splash, so they signed the big name fighters. They're overspending on those guys, kind of like what they did with the whole Conor Ben and Jairo Pataya, just to make it seem like, look, you could get money over here. Yeah, but basically what they're trying to do, they're trying to starve out the other promotional companies, because I saw that shit coming, Coach. When what's his face Turkey was over here overpaying, he was paying motherfuckers 2 to 3 times what they were normally making a fight. Basically, what that was doing was helping them run out their contracts to become free agents, and then they could, come over there as free agents and take whatever they got going on. And then what proves it is, remember how not too long ago nobody had a TV deal besides what was it, Matchroom? Top Rank didn't have a deal, Golden Boy didn't have a deal, and then finally they do get a deal, and it's a bullshit ass deal. And the reason why Zuffa looks so all fancy and high power, because they got this big ass corporation behind them. They got all that. What is that? What's the name of that fucking company they got? But anyway, Coach, that's all I got.
All right, salute, fam. Shout out to salute, fam. Shout out to Martin Overtime. Yeah. He never got to the point. I say what does that have to do with boxing? He still ain't got to the point. He's talking about MMA. So, but anyway, yeah. So anyway, y'all got to land y'all plane, man. You got to land your plane. Like, make your point. Bam, 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 bam. So anyway, I know people who signed over there in Zuffa. So, the one of the biggest lie is they trying to change the Ali Act. No, they're not. They made an amendment to it. The amendment is, if you want to fight under the rules of the Ali Act, you can. This is not a dictatorship. If you want to fight under the amended version of the Ali Act, the amendment allowed Zuffa to be able to form their own league. That's like an organization. Oh, you know what I mean? Because, boxing is like the Wild Wild West. That's also, if you want to go over there under that structure, you can. If you don't want to go in there under that structure, you don't have to. It's as simple as that. No one is being forced to do anything, Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, Money calling from PA.
Money from PA, talk to me.
Hey, Coach, ain't no such thing as no Muhammad Ali Act. I just heard you spitting that Amos Wilson. The law is only as strong as those willing to carry it out. The enforcement. Ain't no Ali Act. That joint is just written on paper. And you see a lot of those black promoters were starting to get that same money. It just so happens that they was being the same crooks that the black fighters was trying to get away from in the first place. And then you got your Don King and your Al Haney. Yeah, they was giving them people, the black boxers, their biggest payday. But they was also getting their biggest payday at the same time with the white promoters been doing. So that's where you got your big, one of the biggest things I think need to be addressed. So, yeah, that's my call for you, Coach.
Absolutely, fam. Hold on, shout out to Ron J. What the say family say sound like the same thing PBC does, but go ahead and keep the narrative going. Yeah, I get it. I trust me, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm sitting there listening. I'm like, yeah, okay. He said maybe the only thing that the sanctioning body stop throwing fake belts. That's all. Not like Mauricio Suleiman, like him, just him alone, bro. He actually moves like he is I'm the head of all the sanctioning bodies, and like it's the same old bullshit. Ain't nothing changed. Like I say, no one is there to enforce it. It's a law with no teeth. It sounds good, So again, my position is this. I'm not saying that there are any good guys in this shit. And all of them bad guys. Oh man, well, the only thing they did, they paid some politicians. Okay, what you think? What you think? Don King do? What you think? Bob Arum do? What you think? Oscar Del Hoya do? Don't hate the player, hate the game. You're gonna be mad at a boxing entity for doing the same shit that the boxing entities that you game banging for do every day, and have been doing for years. So basically, what you're saying is, yeah, see, I like when my side do it, but I don't want the other side to do it. So it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, you can be mad, upset all you want. I mean, you can't change shit. As I said before, these guys are 9-figure people. My opinion and your opinion and everybody's opinion in the chat don't matter. As Javante Tank Davis said, you know, that what Tank told his fans, what to do now, I forgot to do. They got a YouTube channel, Knockout Boxing. You know, he's a diehard fan of Devin Tank Davis. Diehard. Like he'll jump off a 25-story building for him. Shout out to Knockout. And he was disappointed when he found out that Tank was not going to rematch Lamont Roach, and Tank was going to go into a fight with Jake Paul. Mickey Mouse fight. So, you know, influencer fight. Crossover influencer fight, right? Between a real boxer and a YouTuber turned boxer. That's an influencer crossover fight, whatever, right? He said, man, I be defending you so much, Tank. You know, man, you can't fight this dude, man. You got to run it back with ropes because everybody saying you lost that fight. You took the knee, you know, which should have been a knockdown. Then you called the timeout and ran and stuck your head through the ropes, and your trainer got up and wiped your face, and then you recommenced to start back fighting again, said time in, told the referee to start the count back, and you started back fighting. And he said, now you know, and then now, now you fighting Jake Paul, you can't do that. And then Tank told him, one of his most loyal fans, Tank told him to shut up and be a fan. True. He said, shut up and be a fan. He said, listen, he said, shut up and be a fan. Man, shit. Man, I'm trying to tell you, man. But he was right, though. He was right. He was damn so right. Shout out to Jamie. What's going on, fam? So, just the type of money that you got to have when you file these lawsuits, because even under the Ali Act, you can't sue. And this, I think might have been a fighter or two that sued, but again, it's just, you got to have deep pockets for those lawsuits and stuff like that. And like I said, like I just read to it, that shit hard to prove. It's hard to prove for you to violate that shit because there's no one to enforce it. Motherfucker sit on the shelf about 2-3 years. All you know is boxing. Your primary source of income is boxing. So your primary source of income is boxing. And you going through a legal situation with a promoter that you're signed to because of you feel that he violated the Muhammad Ali Act. And you ain't got the money to continue to fight a lawsuit that's going to last about 2-3 years. And guess what? You can't fight. Your promoter ain't going to let you fight. You don't see, like your promoter ain't going to let you fight when you got an active lawsuit against him. No, just sit back and just chill then. We'll let the judges handle it. It's in litigation right now. You're going to be sitting on the shelf. And that promoter still going to be doing business while you on the shelf. So every fighter financially, depending on what their situation is, you know what I mean? They probably can't bang with it, Shout out to J Rock. He said KO got to be the biggest meat rider. J Rock said he got to be the biggest meat rider. He said he got to be the biggest meat rider between him and Shigo. Okay. Shout out to Chris. Hey, Chris, what's going on, fam? Hey, what they say, Sonny say, he said KO is a goofy coach. Hey, man, I'm just saying, hey, listen, he love Tank, man. The man love him. He love him. You get what I'm saying? He love the man. You get what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I get it, y'all. I get it. Hey, but look, again and again, I don't want to throw anybody under the bus. I ain't trying to throw nobody under the bus. This shit. Hey, bro, if you feeling bad, if anybody in the chat, if you feeling sad right now, you ain't got a good day, your day ain't going too well, you know what I mean? All you got to do is put this track on by the GWAT, multi-talented, 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 10-time female undisputed champion, my supermodel, platinum recording, win record artist, multi-dimensional singer. They say she sound like she's a cross between They say she's a cross between fiance and Tony Braxton. She's a cross between that. Tell me what you think.
Home in my own home, and I'm trying to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Oh, now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made up.
Stick to boxing. Stick to boxing. You got me on this bitch.
I'm at home in my own home.
Brandy, oh my God. Brandy, come on, man. Come on, Brandy. Tighten up now. And she said, no, please don't. Brandy, come on now. Yeah, come on now. Y'all tighten up, man. Listen, man. Let's get a guat some love. Let's get a guat a round of applause. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Y'all can't be, man. Y'all can't be. You feel me? Y'all gotta tighten up, man. Y'all. The hate. See, this is the most. Hey, shout out to Akila. She said, "Oh, that falls straight, Cal." Boy, y'all the most diabolical haters on the internet. As Dave Chappelle would say, you know what I mean? You were shoo-in for the haters ball. Listen, y'all got my vote. Y'all got my vote. Y'all got my vote. I can promise you that. Caller, what's your name? You calling from?
It's Terrell from Syracuse. What's going on, Coach?
Terrell from Syracuse, talk to me.
Hey, Coach, I think what that dude was trying to say about Zuffa, like where he couldn't really land, I think what he was trying to say was that they're going to overpay for certain names, right? They're going to get it. They're going to get the amateurs or the lower level boxers who are maybe on the shelf or not being promoted or whatever. They're going to get them to Zuffa, but they're never going to make that big money that Conor Ben, Devin, Shakur are going to make. They're not going to make that. For example, El Rayo. He's that Mexican champion who beat Cruz on the Riyadh season card a few years ago. I think the Terrence Crawford Madrimov card. El Rayo's never going to make, allegedly, I don't know what Shakur and Devin are going to make. I don't know what that's finalized yet, but they're not going to make Conor Ben money. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to make that money or either negotiate for it. So I think that's what he was trying to say, that there's going to be certain names that Zuffa can get where, yes, they're going to have to pay Devin this and Shakur this because why? Because they accomplished a lot, so they can leverage what they did with Top Rank, these views, these belts, these divisions, undisputed. They can leverage that to Zuffa, right? But if you go straight to Zuffa, you're not going to be able to leverage shit but maybe what you did in the amateurs. And I don't know how Zuffa does their pay scale, but they probably don't give a shit about that. They're like, hey, here's $150,000 a fight, but that shit not going to go up for maybe a few years, 5 years, 6 years, whatever that's structured. You know what I mean? So maybe that's what he was trying to say. But everything else, I still agree. Like, the shit's fucked up on our side, the traditional side of boxing. They definitely work around it. I don't know if you remember the Loma and Devin situation, how T.O. would be able to fight Loma for the franchise WBC instead of fighting Devin. You know what I'm saying, Coach?
Yeah, he created a belt out of nowhere. There was no such thing as a franchise.
Yeah,
He created that out
exactly.
of
So
nowhere.
I'm not going to sit here and act like one side's better than the other. But, yeah, we on the traditional side, you got this franchise belt coming out of fucking Noma. Like, what is this? And then they had Devin go to Australia for 21%. Cambosis, I heard, made $10+ million per fight. I'm like, how does that even possible? So nah, like I definitely see both sides. But my angle is like if it works, like if you understand what you're getting into with Zuffa, go do it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to hear 5, 6, 7 years from now, oh, I've been at 300,000, 400,000 a fight for the last 6 years. I don't want to hear that shit.
Okay. You don't land your plane. I interject on what you're saying though. Salute to you, fans. Hey, thank you, brother, for calling the show. Yeah. So this what's going on. So basically, he's saying that Zuffa is going to do the same thing that boxing promoters are already doing. El Rayo ain't going to get that big money that Devin Haney or Shakur going to get. El Rayo ain't going to get that big money that Devin Haney and Shakur going to get with top rank, match room, going to board, or nowhere else. You want to know why? Because you got to pay how you weigh. El Rayo is not, listen, all fighters are not created equal. Every fighter ain't going to get no big, huge money. Do you know the average pay of the fighters that's on Golden Boy Promotions? Oh, we just did a show on this not too long ago. Y'all act like William Cepeda and low-level fighters like that breaking the bank at Golden Boy. You get what I'm saying? Like if a motherfucker ain't got no drawing power, got no name, notoriety. Put it this way: let's say my main man Damien. Just like what he just said, he said, but most of them are making 150K now. They're making 150K right now. These dudes, hold on. These dudes ain't making no money. The average pay of a fighter in America is $50-something thousand a year. The dude on the bench that play for the Lakers ain't gonna get paid the same amount of money that LeBron gonna make. It's a flawed argument. Yeah, man, see, yeah, he come over there, man, but they ain't gonna be able to get that money. You know what I mean? Like Shakur, Devin gonna get, nor should he get that money. Luke Lonely can't make what goddamn Jordan make. Nigga, you Luke Lonely. You ain't gonna make more, you ain't gonna make that money with Golden Boy because you Luke Lonely. You ain't gonna make that money with doggone PBC because you Luke Lonely. You ain't gonna make that money with doggone Top Rank or any of them dudes. So what's the argument? I mean, if you don't like Zuffa, you don't like Zuffa. That's fine. I ain't tripping on that. I ain't game banging for no goddamn. What it say? Boston Jim say it's a mute point because there aren't many leagues where you get paid the same as your opponents. Facts. Yeah, I'm like, man, that shit crazy. Carter, what's your name? You called it from?
What's up, Coach? It's Derek from Florida.
Darren, talk to me.
Yeah, Coach. Speaking of El Rayo, I heard he running back with Edwin. I heard he's gonna rematch Edwin on Zuffa. So I don't know how much they paying him in that fight, but that's a high risk fight because he already got knocked out the first time he fought him. So I don't know how the rematch will look. I mean, I think Edwin moving up to 140, I think. So what you think about that matchup in the rematch, Coach?
I mean, I like the matchup, and you got to earn your keep. You know, if you want to make big money, decent money. Like I know fighters that's with Zuffa. See, these dudes who talking, they're just talking. But I know fighters that's with them right now. They telling me how it is. Mm-hmm. So I don't listen to no motherfucking internet when I'm dealing with primary sources of information who is over there working with them people.
And on top of that too, that's not a guarantee he might be. It's not a guarantee he might beat Edwin. He might fuck around, lose him again. So you feel me? It's not a guarantee because Edwin's a dangerous fighter, you know. So yeah, cool. That's my call though.
All right, salute, fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Phone lines open, man. 530-494-9636. If you want to get my attention, call the show. That's the best way to get my attention. Call the show. See what I'm saying? Because one thing about Coach Malachi.
You wanna argue? I can't argue with you. You mad? Look at you. You mad? I don't get paid to argue with you. Who is you? You ain't nobody.
Nigga, you ain't nobody. Dick in the booty ass. Shout out to J Rock from DC. He said the problem is when you make a $300K a fight and you fighting twice a year. Yeah, you know, I mean, shit. You know, it is what it is. You gotta negotiate, you gotta pay how you weigh. And it's all I want you to negotiate as well. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, this ain't no like everybody ain't gonna get paid on the same scale. That's just the reality of the situation. You're gonna get paid based on the talent level. Whatever the market value, whatever your market value is. That's how that shit always worked. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, that's just the reality of the situation, man. Yeah, man, dog. Hey, shout out to Cool Boy. Hey, shout out to Boston Jills. What did say coach and myself try to bring you info from the actual Boston world. Yeah, like bro, I'm telling you, bro, I had people, I'm telling you, I know people over there. I just had Jaleel Hackett over here. I know his whole team. He went ish. It's the same dude, the same dude that worked with Crawford. Man, the man came on this show and said, look, man, this what it is, this shit good, this shit straight. A motherfucker calling me, telling me, no, that ain't what it is. How you know? Also, you know more than the dude who could, you know more than the dudes who I have on this show, the dudes I talk to, that's telling me what their situation like, that's actually involved with Zuffa. I just let a motherfucker talk then. I'm like, okay, you through? All right, cool. That's it, because I ain't finna be, my job is not to try to, again, tongue wrestle with nobody. Your opinion is taken. Okay, that's fine. I totally disagree with you, but that's okay. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Finna argue with a nigga about his opinion? What the fuck I look like arguing with a nigga about his opinion? That's the problem. These internet niggas like to argue. They want to argue about shit that ain't worth arguing about. Dude, I'm gonna tell I can promise you this. This is one thing I can promise you. The powers that be in boxing never factor in your opinion. Your opinion is never taken into consideration. I can promise you that. My opinion is never taken into consideration. They don't sit back and say, yeah, dog, see, we want to run our business like this here, dog, but what we gonna do, see, what Coach Malachi talking about? What he talking about? Shit, I don't know. He talking about, hold on, what that bot that's in the chat that's trying to get Coach Malachi attention, what that bot talking about that a hater sent over here that I decided not to block, just leave your bitch ass there so I can and let you sit there look stupid. What that bot talking about? Okay, now the bot said we need to do our business like this. Like these people don't give a fuck about you, fuck niggas. True. People don't give a fuck about you, fuck niggas. They don't. And when I say fuck niggas, I'm talking about the ones who always on that fuck shit. Nobody give a fuck about you. Who is you? You ain't nobody. You was never nobody. If you wake up one day and somebody told you was somebody, slap them in their face and tell them they lying. Like Tank said, shut up and be a fan, nigga. True. Shout out to Jamie. He say, Coach, the thing that kills me, the fighters don't know you. Don't know him at all. The same fighters they be arguing about, I got personal relationships with a good number of them. Got their numbers right here. Like, come on, like for real. Anyways, shout out to Schoolo, yeah, man. You know how I be, man. The weed wearing off. The weed wearing off. You can tell, hey, Schoolo, you can tell when the weed wearing off. When the weed wearing off. Again, phone lines open, man. Matter of fact, hold on. My bad. Damn. I'm tripping. My bad. I thought I had. Why y'all didn't tell me I had a number showing at the bottom? The phone line right there, man. 530-494-9636. Any nigga got a problem with the coach, call the show. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. 530-494-9636. Bring your ass, nigga. True. I've been dealing with you hoe ass niggas. You hoe ass niggas. I'm talking about these hoe ass niggas who be over here hating on us. I've been dealing with you hoe ass niggas for 5 years. I don't botted every last one of y'all. Destroy bots and boxing communities. This is what I do. I'm Unicron. Do your homework, nigga. Do your homework. To this day. Do your homework. Let's see. What's going on with shout out to Kendall. He said it ain't worn off yet. Yeah, that bitch worn off. The weed, that bitch worn off. Cause I had no smoke like 1 o'clock. Had no smoke like 1 o'clock. So, this strain I got, you're gonna be high for like 4 hours, something like that. The last hour, you're gonna be high for like Probably like 3 hours. It's probably like a 3 hour high, something like that. About a 3 hour high, which is good, which is pretty good. So I'm still counting. You get what I'm saying? But you know, at the same time, it's kind of like, you know, the plane is like, you know how you be at the airport, you get on the plane and you fly, and then you taking off, right? So I was taking off. I had no, then I took off. You know what I mean? A little bit of turbulence, a little bit, and then once we reached a certain height, 35,000 feet, then the plane kind of leveled off. Then everything was smooth sailing. And then now what happened is we getting close to the airport, and then now we finna get ready to descend from the sky and land, and that's where I'm at right now.
True.
That's where I'm at right now. I'm right there. So, you know, it is what it is, man. So, you know, as I said before, all this fake outrage and shit and all that shit there, like, you know, I just, you know, but Bill is right. I just showed y'all, like, that's how they get around that shit. That shit don't mean a goddamn thing. It's all performative. It's good in name only. That's it. Did you get what I'm saying? So, you know, it's reality to the situation. That's all it is. Let's give everybody a round of applause. These fuck niggas don't want to call, so. I was hoping one of these whole ass trolls call, one of these fuck niggas call, but they don't want to call. They know what it is. Anyways, y'all know what time of TI is, man. Let's give everybody a shout out. Shout out to Brandon Sweet Like Candy. Shout out to the boxing gyms. Who else we got? Shout out to the lovely Akila. Brandon Sweet Like Candy. Shout out to Kendall Price. Give a shout out to the mods and get a shout out to the mods and the members. Shout out to J-Rock from DC. Jamie from New York. Shout out to the lovely Akila. Kendall in this BI. Shout out to Schoolo. My main man Jamie from New York again. Who else we got? We got J-Rock. Oh, we got my main man. Shout out to Inquest. Inquest, what's going on, fam? Let's see. Cool Boy Curry. Let's get the numbers up. Shout out to my brother Yarmus, man. Yarmus from Brooklyn. We got Jamie from New York. Raymond from Illinois. Coach Eddie from the ATL. Martin from Oaktown. Shout out to Money from PA. Terrell from Syracuse. Shout out to Derek from Florida. Shout out to my brother, man, Damien, man, from B-More, man. B-More, stand up. Shout out to my brother, Amaro, salute. Mr. Tomato Can. Who else we got, man? We got Mr. Tomato Can. We got, shit. Oh, my main man, shout out to the one Mr. Ham, man. The one Mr. Ham, y'all know what time of TI is, man. I'm going to give everybody else a shout out right after these messages. Oh, shout out to Clinton. Shout out to, hey, shout out to Mika. Shout out to Mika. Hey, hold on, Mika, Brandy. I gotta hit y'all with a platinum hit one more time.
And I'm trying to say what's on my mind. You should have known. Oh, now I'm done believing you. You don't know what I'm feeling. I'm more than what you made up.
Stick to boxing. You got me in this bitch.
I'm not at home in my own home.
We going platinum, baby. We going platinum. You know what? Guess what? We finna go on tour. We going on tour. We gonna have the Puerto Rican assassin with us, Edgar Berlanga, singing Baby Mama. And guess what? We gonna hook up with Carissa Shields, Deontay Wilder, and guess what? We gonna hook up with Dr. Umar with the Snow Bunnies. You dig? We gotta do that with the Snow Bunny movement, Snow Bunny love. We gonna make
with the lights, so she's my sweet dust of cream. Talk to my nose, this love has got it so raw. Make you move, stepping out. this love has got it so raw. Make you lose, stepping out of control.
Turn it up. It's me and you tonight.
So funny.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
get to do along with my slow. Turn it up. Then party back at night.
See her eyes shining, she's my slow funny piece. In the winter light, so she's my sweet Josephine. Talk to my nose, this love has got it so raw. Make you lose, stepping out of control.
Turn it up. It's me and you tonight.
So funny.
Moving on the bar. Everything's alright. Got that smooth soul feel.
No, that's
get to do along with my slow. Turn it up. Then party back at night.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, man. Man, y'all know what time it is, man. Shout out to Just Living Life.
Okay.
Man, y'all please go subscribe to Just Living Life, man. Y'all go please go subscribe to her channel, man. Shout out to Daniel Agnew. Summer in November. Shout out to Mika. Shout out to my main man Jamie. Amaro. Damien. Curtis Ross in his BI. Hey Curtis, look here, man. You gonna stop hating on the guat and you might as well just come on and shout out to Curtis, man. Shout out to the one, Mr. Hale. Hey, Amaro talking about some saying, man. Hey, look here, fam. But y'all just don't know talent when you hear it. You don't know talent when you hear it. Shout out to Clinton. Shout out to Schoolo. G5 from the Bronx. The Boogie Down. Shout out to Kendall. Shout out to doggone Tony Montana. We got the lovely Aquila. We got the lovely Aquila. Shout out to I said my main man Daniel. Shout out to I said Jamie. Let's see. We got Kendall. Oh, shout out to J Rock from DC. J Rock. We got J Rock. Let's see. Who else we got in this BI, man? I'm starting to see some of the. Oh yeah, shout out to my main man Boston Gems. Boston Gems had no stop by too. And shout out, Boston Gems had no stop by. And Lisa Bell. Shout out to Lisa Bells. And yeah. I think that's it. I'll catch you guys on the next one, man. You know my motto. Don't meet me there, beat me there. Peace, man. Y'all take it easy, man. Y'all be easy.
Here, bro.
And stay focused, man. Stay determined and keep your head on the swivel as my main man Big Ed, the spokesman, say out of Texas, man. Urban Politicians TV. Yeah, man. Shout out to my main man Big Ed, the spokesman as well.